Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone, especially to my respected lecturer, Madam Asmaa. My name is Farah Izzati Binti Mohamad Hashim from KBA 1193A. In this video, I would like to talk about online transfer. I'm going to explain detail about the advantages, disadvantages, also about instant transfer and the process on how to proceed the online transfer. So, let's begin. As we know that nowadays we could literally do everything under our fingertips. We can find informative knowledge and do everything to the internet that can make our life easier, especially online transfer. What is online transfer? Online transfer is the process of transfer funds from one account to another through the system. It is also the amount that transferred instantly to beneficiary account upon confirmation and successful transfer. Online money transfer is where the old-fashioned concept of wiring money converges with the modern technology of electronic funds transfer, or we call it as EFT. We usually will use EFT all the time because it's simply completely electronic ways of transferring money from one bank account to another bank account. For instance, we used to make payment on shopping, pay bills, online purchases, and so on. How does online transfer works? Online transfer requires a computer or other device, an internet connection, and a bank or debit card. In order to access the service, clients need to register for their bank's online banking service. In order to register, they need to create a password. Once that's done, they can use the service to do all their banking. Next, let's move on to the concept of data is exchanged, paper money is not. Using debit card at store, it will transfer money from our saving account into the store banking account. When we purchase anything from the store using a debit card, our money will be saving into account, will automatically deducted, and it will go into the store banking account. For example, direct deposit payroll moves money from your employer bank account into yours. That means every single month, when you receive your salary, it doesn't mean the company or the boss itself transfer the money, but it is automatically from bank. Instead of using the old ways of paying checks, we used a deposit payroll to help transfer your salary every month.
So, the company will personally go to the bank and instruct the bank to transfer the fund. Furthermore, online transfer can be done in several ways such as internet, ATM, and phone banking.
Move on to the advantages of online banking. There are 5 advantages that I would like to explain. First, open checking saving and other account online. Basically, we can check our account through the online bank transfer. You can keep an eye to your transaction and account balance all the time. Second, transfer money electronically instead of writing check. This way is fast and efficient because the fund will get transferred from one account to another very fast. We can control the management of several accounts easily through the internet banking. The third one is safer than traditional banking. This means that we must go to the ATM in order to bank in our money. By doing that, we may expose ourselves to hazard which probably may lead to being robbed or lost our money. During this pandemic, we might expose ourselves to COVID-19 if we still prefer doing the traditional banking. Next is speedy loan application process. It is available all the time. You can perform your tasks from anywhere and anytime that related to online banking, even at night or on the holiday when the banks are closed. Lastly, deposit checks using mobile devices. This way is efficient because you don't have to stand in the queue to pay off your bills. You don't have to keep all the receipt of your bills, as now you can easily view on your transaction. All you can do in the devices. Next, I'm going to talk about the disadvantages of online banking. Firstly, it is hard to understand and be practiced by some people. Old generation might find this way a little bit difficult. This is because they are still new to the technology and there are not many websites that serve instruction on how to do it. This might cause difficulty to them. Besides that, it is high risk for security of transaction. If you are a seller or someone who usually exposes your bank account for business purposes, your account information might get hacked by unauthorized people over the internet. This shows that it is not too safe to expose your bank account information to the strangers. Lastly, can assess if server down. This one is problem that usually happened. It might occur because of internet connection or website itself under maintenance, or sometimes the ATM nearby serve you down due to the high usage of other users. At this point, you really need to use the cash, especially during emergency, and this can cause a big difficulty to go on. Next, let's proceed with instant transfer. What is the meaning of instant transfer? Instant transfer allows funds to be transferred from a customer's savings or current account to another bank saving current loans or credit card account immediately. The beneficiary account number and funds will be displayed upon keying in the beneficiary account number, and funds will be made available immediately at the beneficiary account. Now, I'm going to proceed with difference between interbank gyro and instant transfer. Interbank gyro or IBG is a delayed funds transfer without validation on the beneficiary account number and name. MEPS interbank gyro maps IBG makes the interbank fund transfer more convenient to bank customer via an electronic channel. While for instant transfer, it allows you to review the beneficiary's name upon submitting the account details to ensure that the account that you are transferring funds to is correct. The funds that have been transferred are available immediately, which is real-time in the beneficiary's account upon confirmation and successful transfer. So, you need to make sure that before you transfer any cash, the information that given is correct. This is because instant transfer shows that once you make the payment, it immediately goes to the owner account, so you cannot get it back. But for interbank gyro, it is a delayed fund transfer. It means that it took a bit more time than instant transfer, but you can identify the beneficiary account number and name. It is a bit difficulty due to the privacy. Next, I'm going to teach you guys about step by step on how to do online transfer for Bank Islam users. The first step is you need to go to the Google engine and search Bank Islam, or you can directly go to the official website www.bankislam.biz. Then click on website as I show. Make sure the name of the website is same as I mentioned before and wait until the page out. Besides that, you can see there are two options there. It can be categorized into two parts, which is Internet Banking Login and the First Time User. What is the difference between Internet Banking Login and the First Time User? Internet Banking Login is for users that who are already had an account registered for online banking, while for First Time User is for users who had Bank Islam account but did not register it yet for online banking. If you are new here, you probably need this information, which is if you are a Bank Islam customer and want to do online banking, you need to register on Bank Islam IB platform. Some conditions need to be met for registration. First, account type is sole proprietor or individual. Second, must be 18 years old and above. Third, have a debit card or Bank Islam ATM card. Fourth, has a PIN number for Bank Islam ATM or debit card. This method is important and only successful for Islamic bank account owners. If you have all the information given, then you can start up to have an online banking account. Move on, I would like to show you guys on how to do the online transfer account. Believe me, it is simple as ABC. First, you need to click the First Time User button. Second, read the terms and conditions, and if you have done read it, tick if you agreed. Third, fill in the blank with your bank information such as ATM card, debit card number, and PIN number. Next, for your registration, fill your full name, identity card number, password, email, phone number, private word, image for secure, and 3 random questions that you can answer in the future. Fifth, submit and wait for confirmation from the bank through SMS. Lastly, you have done, And now you can log in into Bank Islam easily. When you have done with it, you can go to the first page back and click on the internet banking login. Then you'll find this page is using your username and password that you have just made. Besides that, you need to make sure that your private image and private word is correct. If you confirm with it, you can tick the acknowledge and enter the password. Once you get in, you will see there's a lot of function in online banking services, such as you can click on account summary, you can see your account balance in your account number. So, that's all for me, the explanation about online transfer in Chapter 7, Remittance. Thank you.